Sam here from Webkin Tempo, back from a long layoff. I know it's been a couple months since I've made a video, and hopefully we're not going to have to go through that again for a while. I've got a lot more caught up. Things are running really smooth here. I was just really busy for a while, and it can kind of take a little bit longer to put together a website when I'm doing the video version of it, and then I've got to put the video together and all that. It's not that big of a deal, but I just had a bunch of stuff I needed to bang out, so I kind of put that on the back burner. But now I am back. I've got more cool projects. I've got a bunch of stuff in mind coming up, so we're going to have a lot of stuff. And best of all, the Divi theme, which is the main theme I've been using, has come up with some awesome updates over the last couple months, just making it even better than it already was. So that's going to be one of the things we showcase in this project is the backgrounds for different sections and stuff, the new like angled backgrounds and stuff like that. Super powerful feature they released in Divi, and there's really some amazing stuff you can do with it. So in this one I'm actually gonna try, I don't even know if we really need to use any plugins at all for this. I think we can build this whole site just using the Divi core with the new updated version of Divi, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And it's for a medical related site, and they're selling a product that basically is like a test which will tell you if the medication you're taking is correct and how much you should be taking it and when you should be taking it and so forth. So it's kind of an interesting project. Going to be more of a one-page format with some e-commerce in there. And like I said, we're going to try to use some of these nice new features from Divi and make this thing look really cool. So hope you follow along with me, and let's get going. Alright, thanks for sticking with me. So here is the site. This is medicalevolutions1inc.com. Now this is a really basic site. You can see they got the logo at the top, navigation. This is built with GoDaddy's website builder e-commerce thing. They've got some cool pictures here, just a little bit of text. You can see the interior pages on the site. There's not much. Facts page here. I do have some of those, and then there's a page to purchase the product, and you can see they only have one product, so that's one of the things I'm going to change. You actually have to do several clicks to actually go through and buy this. We are going to change that so that I'm going to try to get this featured on the home page, so you can just click right on the home page and add it to cart and kind of go from there. And then they just have a contact page here. So that's pretty much all there is to this one. So I think we can probably get this basically down to a one-page layout where we're really highlighting the actual product itself and making it easy for people to order. And then it'll actually also work good for their, if they're going to run advertising campaigns or whatever to this in the future. It'd be nice because it'll be already kind of set up like a landing page, so they won't have to worry about that. Should already be able to, be pretty well optimized for conversion. So the end result, I think, is going to be really cool. I talked to the guy, super nice guy who owns the company, and they really liked the artistic aspect of some of the other sites we've done recently, so I know we want something that's going to have a little bit more pop to it. Now, interesting thing about this project is I already had one of the juniors here on my staff take a stab at making this site. So rather than starting from scratch, we've already got a site that one of the juniors made. Now, there's here, I'll show it to you right now. This is the site that he put together. So this is also using Divi, and you'll see he also basically condensed most of this information into the home page. We got some interior pages here, but I don't think there's actually content for those, so that is probably going to be something that we will change. But overall, I think this is alright. It follows the color scheme. You got the facts here. This is a better way to lay out the facts than what they had. But he didn't get the product added, and frankly I just think it's a little bit I like the site overall. I think he did a good job with it, honestly, but I think we can make it look a little bit more interesting, because I know this guy wanted something that was going to be really special. So there are definitely things I like here. I like the way he did this background image, and the slider is actually pretty nice, and I like this menu that he created up here with the call to action. I think I'm going to actually keep that, so we're going to probably carry that through the new one. I don't know if I'm going to keep it that color or not, but I think I might, because I think it looks okay. Yeah, but other than that, I think I'm just going to make a copy of this page just so we have it, and then we're going to start fresh with a brand new homepage and see what we can come up with. So first, let's hop into the back end here, and we're going to install a plugin I use a lot, and it is for duplicating pages. So let's see. just call it, I don't remember if it's actually called duplicate page, but that's why I searched for it. Yep, okay, there we go. There's a few of them. They probably all basically do the same thing. This is not really a, yeah, see, this one has 1 million plus, so that's, you know, there's plenty of good ones here. But it's a pretty simple thing. It's just that we need to actually do it. So we're going to get that activated, and then come on. Now it's going to start running slow. I actually switched to a different server for this one. I was kind of hoping it would go a little bit faster. Let's run over here. Okay, let's duplicate this home page. And then we're going to leave the duplicate in a draft format, and then we're going to take the one that's already set as the front page and just go right into it and start editing. Okay, now we are ready to go. So first thing we're going to need to do is do something with this graphic area right here. Now this one isn't particularly bad, but I think we can do something a little bit cooler. It doesn't have multiple slides and doesn't really have a need for that, so I'm thinking it would be ideal if we could get a video background. And he's got a lot of these different like stock photos with a helix in them, so I'm thinking there may be like a helix kind of thing we can get for that. So let me see. I think let's try video blocks. So I do have a license here. I honestly don't use this very often, but yeah, what the hell. Okay, let's see, videos. The thing I don't like about this is that you have to like do an advanced search. Let's see, let's look for helix. You gotta filter the search to then only show ones that are actually, yeah, okay, so we got some ones we could potentially use here, and that's kind of a cool one. I had a feeling there might be something like, oh no, see, that one's not free. So only these ones with the infinity symbol and video blocks are ones you can actually use for free. That's one of the things I do not like about this site, but let's see. So on the advanced search, we'll just click on the member library, filter that. Yeah, so really there's only a couple here. That one's not that bad. This one might be the best one, but let's take a look at this one. Actually, that one's kind of cool. I like that this one has a little bit more going on. See, these ones I think might be a little bit too much. That's just abstract. Yeah, see, this one would be cool if it had some color, but I don't think that's going to really work. No. This one, no. Maybe this one looks like it might be good. Let's see. 758. Okay, we want the HD MP4 version. I'm near 13.5 gigabytes, so we'll see how that goes. So let's go in here. Okay, he's got the fullest slider in here. Oh, what does he got here? A revolution slider. Okay. Yeah, I thought that looked like something like that. Alright. So let's go in here and do a full width slider. And turn those off, and then we'll just do only one slide here, and we're going to go with a video file. It's been a while since I've done a video background. Not that I don't like them, I just haven't had really a need for them lately, but I think this would be a perfect. I did a project a while ago called BrainGate, and it was also kind of a medical science-y kind of site, and we found a cool picture of like a brain background, you know, kind of like abstract brain looking thing, and it turned out really nice, I think. So I think this is kind of similar, not, which there would have been a little bit better version of a helix, but they really kind of give you a raw deal with this video blocks. I'm not a big fan of it, honestly. Okay, 20 seconds. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. And then let's test it out and see how it looks. Actually, let's throw some text on top of it too, just so we got something. Oh, I think we're gonna go with this. Get the right dose of the drug at the right time. Or now. And then content. I don't know if we want any content on here or not. Maybe not for now. I might change that though. Okay, let's click save, save, update. Let's see how this looks. Come on. Okay, there it goes. Alright, let's hope this doesn't look too bad. Yeah, interesting. Let me just check and make sure. I think this will actually work. This looks better than I was expecting, honestly. Let me just check. Let's see Pexel's video. Let's just see if there's one on here, just to see if there's any alternatives. Helix. Oh, no, those are all. Yeah, see, some of these are cool, but these ones then you gotta pay a ton for. So they really kind of got you by the balls. That's too bad. Maybe like DNA. Should we try that? I could try that on the other one too. Yeah, go figure. Let's just try DNA. This kind of looks like basically the exact same stuff. That one's kind of crazy, but that one has almost too much stuff going on. That's cool, but I don't think that's totally gonna fit. Let's see. That's kind of cool. That one actually might be better. I think we might go with that one. Yeah, these are pretty sick, honestly. That's the kind of stuff that's gonna really impress a client, I think. That's just kind of a regular. Okay, so out of all these, let's see. I think this one. Let's see, download. Oh, that's a smaller file too. Alright, let's try that one and see if we like that any better. Oops. Come down here, and we got to make sure to put a background picture in here as well so we can substitute it on mobile. Oops. Let's upload our new one. You can see I had a bunch of crap in here from a site I just did yesterday. This is actually going to be my third site this week, so that is pretty good for me, because usually I'm lucky if I can get one in, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully this will be the coolest one yet. I've really been just having a blast using these new Divi features. Alright, let's try this and see how this looks. Now, I don't know if, that's another thing I didn't think of, but I don't know if the Divi backgrounds are going to work with the video background, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, God, that's sick. Oh, I don't, yeah, what the hell is that all about? I think the other one was better. Darn. Oops. So one thing I don't like about the Magic Mouse is it's really easy to slide off the page in Divi, and I've did that a bunch of times and lost all my stuff I was working on. So it's really kind of a drag. Alright, let's go back here and use it. I think this one's too light anyway, as much as I do like it, but I think this is a little bit better. Okay, now we gotta see if we can get the section thing to work. So on the bottom, we want to do, I think, a waves 2. Divider color think we want to do white. Let's see, and then we want to do it, I believe, on top of section content. And one thing I learned about these is they're actually, in some ways, they're kind of easier to mess with these things on the front end Divi. I usually use the back end Divi editor just because I'm used to it, but those seem to be easier to edit on the front end because they give you a little bit more visual options. Let's just hope that this actually works. Okay, God, that's sweet. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Okay, good. So we're going to have to, I'm just going to delete this section out of here because we want a white section to come next. And I think what we're going to do here is, let me just make sure it's off. Because I actually don't think I want it like this, but it might be close. So what we're going to do, I'm going to click out of that so it doesn't like auto save anything, and then we're going to enable the visual builder here on the front end. I'm going to come back and mess with that font at the end too. I'm not going to do that right this second. I've never tried to do this with a background video before though, so I honestly have no idea. Start building. Okay. It does take a little bit of time. Oh, yeah, see, I blew it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so if we go in here to dividers, this is such a great feature. It is extremely powerful. I think we want something a little bit more subtle. Yeah, see, waves is not what I wanted. I wanted this. Yeah. The only question is if we want to have that kind or just that kind. Yeah, because I think that's good because it kind of follows the same helix, the same kind of waves. I think maybe on the hero image we will just do it like that, and then I don't know, do we want to get crazy with it? So add 100. Yeah, I think it's actually alright, just like that at 100. Oh, that's kind of cool. Jesus, I never even saw that. Rare. But I like that as just 1x, so gosh, there's just so many sweet options you can do. Oh, you can even flip it like that. Yeah, every time I mess with this thing, I'm just more impressed. It's really such a great tool. Okay. I'm actually going to come back and work on that title later. And we've got to kind of work on some more of these sections here. So I think what I want in this first section is just a... yeah, this looks outstanding so far. I think we're gonna kill this, have a little intro text and a photo, and then I think that's all we're gonna do for that right there. And then I think what we might try to do, okay, we should be good now, so I can go in the back end editor where I'm a little bit more comfortable and a little faster. Okay, so yeah, let's get that out of there. Now let's see what kind of oh, I see, that's why you put it there. And let's see what we've got here. Oh, yep, and he didn't put the bullet in the list, but I think that is something that we're gonna do. Just depends how we want to do it. I think if I remember correctly, there's like 8 items. So what we could do here is like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll just clip that one off, and then we got 8. So what we can do so that our block of text, because I do like this picture, and I know he specifically said he liked his pictures that were on here, and I don't have any disagreement with that, so I'm totally cool with that. So to make it so this matches up well with this, then we were just going to add these in here. So what we might need to do is, that is fine where it is for now. We might need to add a specialty section with, let's see, this one right here. And then what we'll do is bring this down and bring this down. Oops. Let's see. Insert there. Bring that there. The accordion I'm going to keep because I think we're going to use that, but not right there. And we need to add a row, and then there. Okay. So then we will just do these with as blurbs. That's always easy enough to do. Okay. I'm gonna pull this page out a little bit so I can actually see these, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. You'll only be able to see half of this, but I can see the whole thing on mine. Okay, so let's see, cardiovascular, and then for the icon, I think we want to keep it pretty simple. This one's always nice. I think that would be fine. I think a lighter one rather than a darker one would be good. Yeah. Okay, let's just go with that one. There's too many of them to use different ones on each kind, and they're small anyway, so we don't need to do that. Now, let's see. Let's just take a look at this. Do we want to do these? Or what kind of font size do we want to use on these? Okay, icon color. Let me make sure that's what we want. I think I would. Actually, no. I guess I'm alright with the green. It's kind of hard to tell. 491973. Let's see how different this is. Yeah, actually, I liked his better. Okay, so we got that. Let's see, text color. These are headings, so we want to see. Are they? Yeah, they're headings. Titles. Yep. So what if we make them say 18 is pretty good, I guess. For line height, I think we want these to be like 28 pixels, or else they won't line up good with the icon. And then let's add a little bit of fade to it. I think that's probably fine. Actually, I should move this accordion down too. So I always like to check these over and make sure I like it before I make all of them, because then it's kind of a pain to go back and do the whole deal with that. So, yeah, I think this will be good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oops. Open us up in a new window. Holy Lord, look at that, huh? Oh, yep. See, I always forget something. That's why I always do the first one and check it over, because they default it to showing on the top, which we don't want, and they make them much smaller if you show them on the left. So I actually do kind of like how that looks with that font. I don't know. It's kind of weird that it doesn't go with that, though. I don't know. Okay, that's pretty close. I think we're going to clearly need to increase the line height. I'm just going to see what it is here in the browser, so that we don't have to keep doing this a million times. So let's see, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I was kind of suspecting it would be 32, and that looks pretty good to me. So I think we'll go with that at 32, and then, yeah. Okay, we'll just see where we're at that point. This is a large block of text. I usually don't like to have this big of a block of text like that, so we may or may not do something there. Okay, so cardiovascular. Let me get these all now. I can see all these just so you know. Oh wait, shoot. Yeah. I gotta make sure I move these all up to 32 line height as well. There. And this should work fine on mobile, so we shouldn't have to make any adjustments there. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we can just duplicate these. Psychiatric, P-S-Y-C-H-I-A-T-R-I-C. Urology, classic. Okay, let's move over to the next column with gastrointestinal. All right, no, let's do infectious. There we go. Diabetes. Did I forget one now? Shit. Diabetes. Rheumatology. Okay, so I forgot gastrointestinal. Oops. Let's see. Part of it is I want this to line up well with this picture. So, I mean, that does, but that still is like, I don't know if I love that. I kind of want to have like a, let's see, the most comprehensive. I kind of want to just like condense this all down into like more of a headline that I can put in that same spot. Let's see, so let's okay, and then this actually we can still use that block of text, but we will maybe just use it further on down here or something like that. Okay, so if we take this, most comprehensive pharmacogenic test offered in the United States. Culture covering drug use and multiple diseases. This is, hopefully that's not incorrect the way I'm saying it, but I think it'll help to have it smaller. Okay, so actually we want that to be a H2 if we're really doing this correctly. So let's go in here. Let's see, H2. I think we want to center it and make this ultra bold. And heading to text size, I think we want it to be bigger. So let's try 58. And then the line height also. Let's do 60 just to give it a little something. And then I'm just going to do this right now. 48. 50. And then here we got 38. 40. Okay, I think 38 will work for that. I don't know if pharmacological or whatever is going to fit on one line on a phone at the 38. Let's see if this is a little bit better. Okay, that actually is better. But clearly that's too long. Or too big, I should say. Okay, and we also want to make that blue for sure. Or possibly gray. Okay, let's see. It might be too small, but I like how it fits up against that picture well. Actually, that looks about perfect. Okay, so 40. is where we're at. And then here, let's try with a gray. Oh, it sucks. It changes those two, so you can't totally tell. That one I'm not crazy for. Let's see what the blue is. Try to get a blue here. It really can save some time to do this CSS stuff in the browser, so you're not having to save and refresh over and over again. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. Okay, so 40 and then 60 line height I actually think is pretty good, and then we will keep these green. And then that section I think it looks quite a bit better. Maybe we want to, I don't know if we want to put any shadow on that or not, but maybe we'll just try it with the shadow and see how it is. Well, let me check this too, as long as I got it down to 40. How is this on a phone? Okay, so just the line height we would need to change up a little bit. That's not too bad though. That obviously you can see is not going to work. We need to remember to make sure to put picture there too. Okay, so let's see. Heading font, and this is in H2 where we did this. Smartphone. Let's actually bring this down to like 32 and 48. Oops. We're not going to have quite the same line height we did on this, and then this is going to be 40 and 60, so we're going to keep that the same. Oh shit. Move to tablet. Okay, 40, 60, and then 40, 60. Perfect. No shadow or anything like that. Oh, what was the other thing we needed? Oh yeah, the color. Change it to that. I'm just gonna, let's see. I'm gonna save this in a notepad. So I got my colors. Okay. Now let's see. Let's put like a light drop shadow on it, or maybe that one would look nice. And then let's see. I think I'm gonna have this one slide down. I'm gonna make it a little bit slower. Let's move that up to 60. So 1260, and then we want the direction down. And the other column will do up. Slide up 1260. Also do that here. Slide up. Hopefully 1260 is correct, or else we're gonna have to redo all these. It would be really too bad. Okay, but I think it's probably gonna look pretty good. Alright, so hopefully this looks pretty solid by the time we're done here. Yeah, that is much better. And just to give a little depth on the picture, I think that's a nice touch. Drop shadow is one of those things where it's really easy to overdo it. Yeah, I think those all look good. Okay. Alright, good. Sweet. Okay. Now, let's see here. So, we got that. We need to create another row. Really what, let's see, let's go back in here and look at how they have this prod. Because I think what we want to do is, the next thing we want to do is have the test right there so they can buy it. So, okay, we need to add this as a product. save what we got so far. Okay, so products, add new. For the description, I think we should probably have something in there. Just use that without the bullets. Okay, and then this is in pounds, but we're going to be changing that. 1,200 is not cheap. I'm sure it's well worth it though. Let's see, 1,200, yep, okay. Good, and then for the picture, I don't really have any issue with this picture, so we can definitely use this. Oh, that's weird. Sometimes with these frickin' website builders, they don't let you get the pictures easy. Yeah, see, they put it as a background and then make it like super hard to get to it. God, that's such a pain. And there's always ways to get around it, but yep, there it is. Dig it out of there. Open a new tab. Sorry, GoDaddy. Let's see. It's a JPEG too, luckily. Me test. Perfect. So we'll set that as a product image. Bingo. Got it. I don't think there's anything else I need on here at this time. So publish that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and change this pounds to US dollars before I forget. Because it's a new product, unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be any like testimonials or anything, which would really be nice for this one. So I'm not sure how we're going to exactly handle that yet. Okay, we got this updated. All right, good. Settings. Let's change that to the US. I'll go in there and enter the full stuff later. Let's see. US dollar. Okay, all looks good. Now the key here is going to be getting this into the page and actually having it look good. Alright, let's get back into our page. That's the draft. Okay, so new section. We're not going to want to do an image background with this one because that's just going to be too busy, but we do want to break it up, so I think we're just going to do a really light blue background, maybe. I think that'll be good. Let me go back in here and let's see, grab this, and then we'll see if we can make one like super light. Just enough so you can tell it's blue. Let's try that. That's not very blue. Now I can probably... too much. Yeah, I think that's still too blue. That might be better. Alright, let's try that and see. Now here we got, I gotta remember, I know you can insert products in here. But I want it to look like really good, so let's see here. Some products one column. We'll start with that and see what happens. I don't know if this is going to be the correct method to do it. And then here, I also want to go back into our dividers, and then here we're going to use, let's see, the curve, or was it a curve or wave? I think it was the curve. Alright, well, I'll do it on the front end just to save some time. Honestly, it's not really worth it. Get out of these stock videos. That part looks really good, I think. Jeez, that just is awful. Okay. Oh, I see what it did with the curve there. Holy smokes. Click on this. I don't even know if we want to go to this. I mean, this looks okay, I guess, but let's see. Interesting. It's going to be a little tricky, that part. That's just not going to work, though. So the question is, do we want them to be able to buy it right from this page or have to click into the detail page? I think we want to be able to do it via this page. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Alright, so they're definitely not looking good on the front end yet. And I think this color's off too. I'm gonna make it more pale. That's not pale enough. Maybe. That's still pretty. Gosh, these little details like this can take a lot of time. It looks like it makes it jump up a little bit every time. Yeah, okay, that's better. Alright, so let's change this to waves. 2. And the bottom we also want waves 2. Did I do this? Yeah, I didn't do that. Okay. For now we'll do it white, even though I don't, yeah, well, I guess we'll just see how that goes. And then on top, okay. So that's out. Instead, actually, let's do this 2 columns. So ideally, we have the picture. We have the picture on, like, oh shit. I hate to have the picture. I usually don't like to do it as much on the left or on the right, but maybe this one will work better. Okay, so I'm gonna have that be the picture, 600 by 400. We want that full size. And then I'm gonna throw the same drop shadow that we got on the other one just to be consistent. Which is this one. Kind of makes it a little bit more 3-dimensional. Okay, so here, first I'm gonna put a text in here and then see how a shortcode works. Add card ID, gosh, what the heck. I have to go find the ID. The easiest way, or I don't know if this is the easiest way, but this is how I do it, is go to the products list in WooCommerce here. So I'll just click on all products. And, oops, shoot, no. ID 89, yep, there it was right there. I'm getting ahead of myself. So just hover over it, bam, ID 89. And then this looks like it's got some crap on it, yep. You can always tell in the editor, you see your text should look normal. If it looks a little bit off to you, I was checking on the back end because you don't want any extra unnecessary code in there. Okay, well, for sure this is going to look a lot better than how it was looking. Alright, let's give it a refresh. Okay, that, good lord, I don't know why they can't make that look a little bit better. That's just crazy. This is gonna probably look okay once we add some padding to it, I think. Then this, I don't know. Let's see if they have any. Huh. Oh, maybe, did I, no? Let's see what happens if I use this one. Gosh, yeah, I haven't tried to do this in some time. Oops. Okay, I guess we got the whole thing. 89, yeah, that's really funny to paste that pre-code in there every time. Okay. That's not really that helpful if we want to like make a button or something though. If this just echoes the URL is all it does, that's not going to really do much for us. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can just, okay, let's see. I wonder what happens if, here, let me empty my cart. Now that I know that's the URL, perhaps I can just make my own button. Oh shit. Brother. Let's just see how this goes. Yep, okay. I'm pretty sure that works. We don't have the pages set up yet, so obviously it's impossible to tell, but that's okay. Alright, so we're just going to make a button, and this button is going to have this URL, and then we'll style the rest of the stuff ourselves. So first thing is we clearly need to get some more space in that column. Now, you don't want to put the padding on the same one that you put the divider on. You want to have it on the inside one. So we're going to do that right here. And these are already padded to some degree, so you need to have a fair amount. So I'm going to start with 200 pixels, and we'll see how that looks. We're definitely going to need to make sure we have enough. Better. Okay, so we'll mess around with this background some more before we totally finalize it. I actually like this color because this is almost like a purple. I don't think that's gonna work. I had a really nice one I did, but I can't remember what site it was from. But that's why I started liking doing the light blue background color, but I can't think of it offhand. Anyway, okay. Let's see. So, no, that's that other one again. Here we go. Alright, so just get that right out of there. I'm gonna paste this URL so I don't forget. Okay, got it. So, alright, we gotta kind of look back at the other page to get some ideas on verbiage. Here we go. That's enough. Let's see. So let's do like order the comprehensive me test. I better use all their verbiage. I don't want to. Sometimes they get mad if you don't say it the way it's supposed to be, and I don't know if it's supposed to have that on it or not. Order the. It's kind of a mouthful, isn't it? So this will be our H2. And then here, I think we'll do a H3. Just make sure there's nothing else important I want to do. Otherwise, I'll just hit this right here. Can't tell. That might be too much. Yeah, alright, I think let's just try it with this as a H3. And then here we want so do this as a H4. This is actually going to be the price. And then we'll do the button below that in a separate module. So, okay. I guess we're going to have to go in here and edit these heading tags now. So H1, what did we do on this other one? 40. So let's do this exact same thing again. H1, ultra bold, 40 pix by 60 line height. 32 by 48. And then for color, see, I should have set the colors to begin with because that's just taking extra time having to go back and do this every time. Okay, there we got that. Actually, let's see. Heading 3. We do not want that. Strong tag. Nope. Okay, so heading 3. Where are we at here? Okay. Shit, I did that on H1. Oh man, I'm the worst. Oh, I'm the worst. Yeah, it's getting to the end of the week here, so I'm getting kind of fried. It's a no color ID, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay, 40 by 60. That's really too bad that I didn't do this again. Okay. 32 by 48. Good. Good. Okay. It's heading 2. Now heading 3. If that's 40, we probably want to try like 24 maybe? 24 regular, or maybe, let's do a little bit bigger. Let's do like 32 regular. And then, shoot, yeah, we should probably center these, I think. Maybe not. Let's try them left first to kind of see how that goes. Okay, so 32, and then probably want like 40 picks. And we can hopefully keep it like that. And then, okay, and then the H4. Let's see, we actually want to make that bigger. So make that like 60. This can be 60. And align that left as well. And color is going to be red on that one. I'm trying to think, do we want it bold or what? So I guess let's try, maybe not. I don't know if we want to make a huge show of price. Okay, let's try that. Okay, then let's see, then we need to make a button. We'll call it add to cart, since that's what the person's actually doing when they click this. Same window, yep. Okay, let's see. Button, we'll line it left for now. Custom styles. Alright, text size, let's do 24. Text color. What was it? The price we did red, so I don't think we're gonna do red again for that. Maybe green. I usually like, let's just do like orange. That's how it's safe. That's usually I like to do red, yellow, or orange for buttons. Actually, mostly red or orange for the important call to action buttons, and that's for text color. So obviously, then we just want to have that white, and here we want to make it orange. Border width, I'll just take that down to 0 to keep it simple. Border radius, let's move that up to 10. That's all good, that's all good, that's all good. Hover border radius, we want that to be the same. Let's see, button hover, background color. So I got like a little bit darker yellow. God, no, that's not gonna work. Let's just Make it a little more opaque orange just to show that they're doing something when they hover. And then box shadow, we can try it with the same shadow and kind of see how that looks. And we'll wait on the animations for now. Okay, let's see what we got here. And I think that H3 is going to be green because I don't think I changed the color, but we actually probably want to make that gray. And I just remembered we should put in this other short code, shop messages. Okay. Okay, so I didn't get the blue. Actually, I kind of like that one as green. That's funny that the button just didn't even show up. It's kind of weird. Huh. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Oh, yeah, God. Yeah, I'm really messing myself up by having that down there. Okay. So here, there's clearly an extra space there. Let's go back to the H2. Actually, I think we were okay with that. So it's just the H3. That looks like it could be lighter to me. And then for color on that, darker gray. And then there's a button. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Spacing seems a little off on these. This needs to be smaller and more line height, I think. And these two are too close together in size. And this doesn't look light either. Alright, let's see. Heading to font weight alter bold. Well, that's probably explain. Oh no, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, okay, so it is light, but that's probably because that looked like it was like Oswald or something. Either that or Open Sans Condense. Let's see what this is. They probably just don't have a light. Fajala one. What the hell? Okay, actually that's not a bad font at all. So maybe we'll just go with Open Sans for the other one and leave the Fajala one. Let's see. Sans light. That should be a little bit better. And then, okay, so heading 4 though. This one we want to be way smaller. I think that was close. And definitely want regular. And line height, honestly might even need to make it bigger than that. So we need to have it spaced out a little bit. Okay, let's try that. Better. Way better. It might actually be a tad too much now. I'm not loving this I guess it's okay. I throw a little gradient on there, and that will actually probably make it look quite a bit better. So let's see if we do like that, and then like a yellowish. Yeah, that looks like way better. And then no, I like it like that. Let's I just want to take this line height down a tiny bit, and these things are like boring. Let's take that back down to 60. I think we'll be good there. And then also, I think I'm going to remove the drop shadow off of this button too. I didn't really like that. Last, okay, we need to get like a credit card. Let's see. So easiest way to do is that, Google Images, and let's see, settings, tools, more tools, type, usage rights, label for use. Wow, that's really lame. Alright, well, forget about that. I'll just not filter by license because these are pretty straightforward anyhow. I don't know, it doesn't really probably matter as long as it's a ping file. That one is not. Nope. Has to be a ping because it needs to have a transparent background. Let's see, how about that? Ping? That one doesn't have an Amex on it. That's too bad. That one's kind of cool. Yeah, that's swag. Let's open to some Photoshop. Delete off some of the... Doesn't look like the drop shadows on it, but that's alright. We'll leave a little bit anyway. So how big is this? 600. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I can always replace that later too. Okay, let's see. So, question is, do we want it right there or like? Let's just try it right below and see how it goes. Let's just see how that is. Doesn't look that bad at this point, but that might be like huge. Yeah, so that doesn't really. Oh, I guess it kind of has the shadows. But we need to get that extra off the side. Otherwise, that's not really that bad. Still a little bit big, I would say, though. So we're going to have to actually carefully slice this. I usually don't have to do these careful slices that much these days, but every once in a while. Usually the way these things go is like, I'll come back to me and say that they like it, but they don't want American Express on there or something, so we'll have to go in and just remove that out of there and then reformat the whole thing. It's usually the way these things go, but who knows? You never know. I know we wanted to kind of like show something with this SSL too. I don't know how that's gonna work. Let me just see. And yeah, we want to make that a little bit smaller as well. X width, let's say like 70%. That's probably fine. Let me just see if there's a GoDaddy SSL. Verified and secured. Okay, let's see. So I'm actually gonna have to like get one of these, but perfect. Yeah, I'll just use that. He really wanted one of these things, so that's cool. That one I might not even need to change, honestly, because pretty much, alright, let's just do that. And then, oops. Alright, where are you? There we go. Size 376, that's going to be a little on the big side. Let's bring it down and see how that looks. We could also, the other thing I was originally thinking too is to, yeah, that still looks way too big. Oh. The other thing I was thinking is we could put them here, center them. That might actually look better because it kind of looks weird having it all on that one side. Maybe we'll do that. So I already got the row for it and everything anyway. And then here, let's just put max width 350 pixels. And because that didn't seem to do anything before. Max width 180 pixels. That doesn't need to be that big. Let's try that. Yeah, oh, didn't finish updating yet. We need to add this shortcode in a page as well. Let's just see how this looks. This button looks like it's too far from the rest of the stuff. God, that okay. I just didn't center it. I'm trying to think how this is gonna actually look. That one I do need to take, so I'm just gonna pause it for a minute. Okay, well, just had about a 40-minute call interrupt me there. So anyway, we are back to it. And we're going to hopefully get this thing finished off. This is luckily a smaller site, so it's not going to take that long for us to finish it. Okay, so what I see here, we need to remove some of the top padding on this add a cart button and bring it a little bit closer. These need to get centered. I think I'm okay with the size of them, I guess. But there's too much space in between them as well, so we're going to see if I can remove that. So let's go into this one first while I'm thinking about it, and we're going to align it center, and then we're going to remove any top or bottom margin or padding, because this one, if you remember, that image already has got this blank space on it. So this one we're also going to align it to the center and remove any top, or wait, no, we want bottom on this one. remove any bottom margin or padding. So those should be good. And then here we probably can also remove the top margin and padding as well, because we just don't need a lot. Rather have this a little bit more tightened up here, because they always add by default a lot of top margin and padding to these, which normally is good, but stuff like this you probably don't really want it. So okay, that should hopefully be better. Let's see if this thing will allow us to update. Alright, let's see. Once we've got that figured out, then I'm going to... That still looks like an awful lot of space. Gosh. This part looks okay, but we need to tighten that up. I don't know where that's coming from. It must be coming from the top. Here. Still seems like an awful lot to could be coming here. Oh yeah. So actually this one, or let's see, this row on the bottom, we want to add 200 pixel padding. That'll do it. And then let's see, did the button get moved up? No, that button still didn't get moved up. God. Alright, let's double check here. Okay, we got all the top padding out of that. Let's check the text. Remove any bottom padding off of that. And then the H4, we already, I guess we can bring that down to like 50. Let's see how that goes. Alright, I'm going to take this out of here because I probably have added like 50 of these to my cart by now. Okay, here we go. Well, okay, this good news is that looks perfect. The bottom padding looks good and the top padding looks good, so we just need to fix that and pad it a little bit on the top now. Let's do it on an image. So top margin, let's do like 30 pixels. Hopefully that'll be good. And then let's see, that background color is better, but I want to make it lighter. So we're gonna go back and finish up editing this part on the front end. It's probably still want a little more padding there. That's pretty light, but otherwise that looks good. It looks as if I screwed up the. I shouldn't have changed the padding on that. Okay, let me. All right. Sorry. I have to go back and do this again. All right. Let's see. Button. Custom padding it, or is that right? Top. Yeah, so you can tell the padding's not there on the top. I'm gonna have to put that back. Okay, and then while we're at it, let's add animation effect to this row. And these ones I think we're gonna have slide left and right, and we're gonna stick with our 1260%. So we'll have this one right, and then this other one down here will be left. And then we're gonna need to increase the padding. Let's see. Custom padding. Let's go 50 pixels. Should be better. And then animation slide left 1260. Perfect. Okay, save that. Hopefully now we'll be able to go on the front end and edit it. I just don't know I don't do a lot of animations on the front end, so I'm not used to it. So then I think what I'm going to do in here, yeah, I think what I'm going to try to do here, let me go back to this other page here, who we are and what we do. So maybe we'll add another just little who we are and what we do section down here, and we'll just maybe make this text like center it or something. And then below that we're going to add another colored background section with the frequently asked questions, I think. And then since it looks like there's 8, then we'll split those into 2 rows. I think that'll be good. Yeah, that's perfect. Finally. Yep, everything's perfect now. Okay, so let's click out of that because we don't want it to autosave while we're working on the front end. We'll go ahead and enable the visual builder. See if we can get this background looking a little bit better. I wish I could remember the site I did a blue background on because it looked really sweet. I'm not a trained designer, so I just kind of gotta shoot from the hip on stuff like this. Background, okay, let's see. Oh, that looks better. Yeah. That's much easier to do on the front end, holy smokes. Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. Now let's check the dividers. I just want to see how this would look. I was thinking to do them more in that style, so it kind of looks more like a helix. And then this one would actually flip because we did the other one. That way, yeah. I think that's better. Maybe at the very bottom we'll do this. I mean, that's kind of helixy too, but I don't want to overdo it either. Okay, so then the bottom will also do that. Maybe we can see like, yeah, that's not too bad. No, I think I'm just gonna do the regular, and then we'll also flip that. Yeah. Just kind of keep it looking a little different. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so these here, well, that didn't take very long. Oh, wow, that's nice. Jeez. That would have saved me some time, wouldn't it? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, just tighten it up a little bit. Interesting. Never used that before. Okay, so we're good here, so let's save it. The more I use this visual editor, the more I like it. I'm just not like, I don't know how to add another row or like do anything like that. So some of the stuff I just feel like I'm faster doing on the back end. Let's open this up here. This should be all nice. I think I still might want to change this one at the top, the divider too, but I don't know what I want to change it to yet. Okay, that I think looks pretty good. Definitely like that blue color better. Alright. I hate to like leave any text out because you just never know what is important to him without like really going into it. Let's see, flip this to 2, and I'm just going to change the background color on this now so that we don't get confused. It's probably going to look awful for a minute there. And then this one, oops, this one we don't want to change. Let's see, so I guess we could do text and image. I think this one I want to use for a background, if I can get a big version. Yeah, maybe I'll just, God, that's an awful lot. That's a big block of text. We already said that part, so let's get rid of that. Okay. So I'm thinking let's do 18. This again might be easier to mess with on the front end so I can actually see it, but let's just start out like that and kind of see where it goes. Okay. And we can maybe make this a little bit not as big of a row too, so hopefully that'll work. We'll kind of see how this looks. Yeah, actually it doesn't look that bad. Okay, so then this section, we're gonna split this into 2, add a heading, and use a background image on this one. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna do it in here because it's probably a little bit faster. So let me duplicate this. This is luckily not too bad to split into 2. So duplicate this and then remove the top 4. And that should work. And then we'll add another row here. Text. I gotta put some dividers under these texts also. Okay, let's go FAQ. Or no, let's do frequently asked questions. Good. This one we're gonna want light, centered, and we're gonna make this a H2. And we might as well just make it white right now. And here, I want to put a divider in there. I think we can do this in pixels. And then height, we just want this to be like 5. Center it. And that should be all good. Let's see now for the background. I'm gonna see if I can grab this image. So that will make a nice background. We gotta dig for it in GoDaddy's little thing. So 1200 by 522, yeah, I think that'll work. Oh, it's a JPEG with an E. Hopefully they don't screw me. I don't trust those. Let's see. Okay, image. I'm also going to add this one as the alternate mobile background on the top where we had that video. Hopefully this works. Okay, sweet. And this one was going ahead with the parallax effect as well. And for design, this one again want the wave white. And oops, let's see, on top. And I think the last section is just going to be a like a footer, so we'll actually put the other background on there maybe. Let's see here. Oh, okay. These we gotta here at the bottom for. Glad I checked that. Okay, so design, yeah. I think these we want to not do as green. I'm gonna grab this here. I think we can copy and paste the style too if we edit this on the front end. We can kind of mess with it a little bit more as we need to. Let's see. Oh, so we want this background to be white. Otherwise, that's not bad though. Okay, so let's click out of there. Let's go back into Visual Builder again. Okay, so design. Toggle background color. Oops, shoot. Yeah, that's perfect. That's sweet. Okay, then we should be able to copy style, paste style. God dang. Yeah, that's nice. And then, oh man, I forgot how to start these as auto closed too, but that's something else we need to do. Okay, so now here we need to add some padding. That looks good. And add some padding at the bottom as well. Okay, I think that'll work. See the line? Oops, shoot. Design. Oh, so the weight is what actually makes it bigger. Okay. So if we change this to 150. this one. I don't know how to open the little box for the text. Is that it? Oh, okay, there we go. So H2, yeah, we gotta make that way bigger. Why is that like weird? Oh, I see. Okay, let's remove that right now. Oops. Yeah, I see what they're trying to do there, but I'm not crazy for that feature, actually. Okay, so heading text, we want this to be 40. Yeah, that's like way better. And the line height, that's actually fine, I think. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna actually like duplicate this and then bring it up. Oh yeah, God, that sucks. I did it like that. Okay, well let's not do it right there. Yeah, it's gonna look stupid there too. Okay. I guess let's just trash that. Nice thought, but it ain't gonna work. Okay. Let me work on this part a little bit more now. So, oops. Alright, let's see. This is maybe a different divider style. Oops. No, I'm doing the top. I think we want to do a rounded one, but this is not good. It actually does look kind of good, but I don't know if it's weird to have it like that though. What if we do this one? Yeah, I think that's the best one. Yeah, it's kind of weird how the padding works on this. Maybe this is the thing I put the padding in. Let's see, spacing. That's kind of weird. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Smartphone, we probably don't need that. That's pretty sick that you can preview it like that. Okay. This I think we may hide on the smartphone. Oh shit. Okay, we gotta figure out this text. Yeah, it looks way better, bigger, doesn't it? Oh, that's too big. Actually, it looks like about perfect. Order now. I don't know if we should even have that. Yeah, that's looking way better. Oops, take that padding back out. That was obviously wrong. And then the rest of this is looking pretty good. That we need to change the side that it's flip the divider. This is really like such a great feature that they introduced here. It's really insane. Okay, those are good. So then just this bottom piece I gotta figure out, and we gotta close those things. These look like a little bit. I guess that's all right. I don't know if it actually looks like that or not. That looks way better though. Yeah, let me just try this with a little bit of text shadow. So this is a text shadow. Title text. Not that one. Just to make it a slightly bit more readable. Alright, I'm good with it. Let's see. Divi close fac accordion. Yeah, okay. I know that somebody else has did this one. Hopefully this still works. This looks like it's from, oh no, it still works. Hopefully. Okay, so we can exit that now. I'm pretty sure we already saved. Oh. I don't know why it does it. So this already defaults to close, is that right? Interesting. Okay. Well, this doesn't look like it got... Or maybe I switched it wrong. Yeah, I switched that wrong. Alright, so we need to do a footer spot. Let's see what they did on this other site. Okay. Oh, West Palm Beach, Florida. Okay. Alright, so just a little contact form and then yeah, okay. I actually do like this, but we're definitely going to change that. So let's go back in here and edit this. So I think we'll go with like a dark blue background for that. Alright. And the only tricky... Oh, does he have it in does he have that? Let's go into customizer. Let's see. I got something with the Divi. Oh, maybe because I already have this Divi booster installed. Oh, let's see. Footer. Bottom bar. Oh, no. So this is a widget? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I respect it. But I think we're not going to use it. I like to do them in the builder. The very bottom's okay, but I want to make that darker blue as well. So let's go to footer, bottom bar, background color. Nope. Grab that. Okay, so that's the regular. We just want to make it way darker. No, that's not how you do it, clearly. There, that looks about right. Now taking a scientific approach here. Okay, so now I'll go back into pages and we'll create that footer section. And we can always just add this as a global footer if we want to put it on other pages or whatever. Or, I mean, we could do it as a widget too, it doesn't really matter, but I like being able to use the Divi builder just in case we need to. Let's see, standard, 2 column, so background. Oops. Trigger happy there. Okay. And then design. I don't know how the divider is going to work with that thing, but we're going to try it. This one I think I want to try to do the I'll just put it on waves 2 for now. Top section content? Yeah. Okay. We can always mess with that later. So this side we'll do the address and stuff. Let me see how they had it before. Telephone and email and address. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's do it as a blurb. Content. do it just like this. Telephone. Yes. Let's do that. And icon, so we want this to be white. Icon left, we'll do that. And then text color light. And then, oh yeah, so we wanted the line height to be 32. Okay, email. Hopefully this works as far as the link goes. I've never tried to do it like this before, but we'll see. Okay, there's the postcard letter thing. Alright, and then the address. Hopefully this doesn't look awkward. God, I hope these aren't all. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, that looks good. I think we'll maybe just put an animation on that whole row, and then here's a contact form. Let's see how that looks by default. Hopefully we can just tweak it up on the front end. So overall, this one wasn't too bad to do. Definitely took a little work getting some of the finer details tuned, but given the low amount of content they have, I think it looks pretty good. I wish this wasn't a black background though. That's the only thing. I don't like the black. That looks good. Yeah, see, I had a feeling that would happen. Okay, let's just see if we can. I'm not sure if we can work that out or not. Those all look good, by the way. Otherwise, I like the animations. Oh, you know what? I don't think we ever put an animation on this thing. And then we also need to copy this title here and put it right probably there. Or actually, we'll do it centered, I think. Okay, let's first see if we can doctor this up. So we probably have to put the divider on the bottom of that one, unless if we can figure out some way of doing this different. I don't really know. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Yeah. So divider's just not going to work there. Which is unfortunate because then on the subpages we're going to have to do a different footer, but it's not the end of the world. So we'll just do none and then put it on the other one. So here, and then I needed to change this one anyway. Okay, so the top divider, we need to flip. That's better. Now the bottom, that's where we're going to need to put our fancy one, hopefully. Okay, so we'll do that one. Let's go down there so we can actually see it. Yeah, that looks sick. Super sick. As good as 100, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. Doesn't seem to make any difference which one we have selected there. Okay, good. Okay, so let's grab this, duplicate it. Where the hell did it go? Oh. Oh, here we go. Okay. New row. That's how we do it. I don't want a new. I've never tried to do this like this before. Now, where did my little line go? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Contact us. Yeah, that actually looks pretty slick. And then here, we obviously want to change that button around. The hell is the color? Oh, I was on. I see. Yep. Perfect. That was easy enough. I'm just gonna double check these again one more time because the transition is like really weird. Toggle text. Let's see. That might actually be a better look. Let's see, text color. Change that to our blue frick. No, that doesn't work. Nice try, but it's not gonna work. I think I'm just gonna leave that as is for now. Yeah, so and then at the top. Okay, so maybe we really don't need to. So we can change that to like about or something. About order. Frequently asked questions. Okay, so let's do add ID. Contact we can do as well. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. I'm probably going to change that form anyway, which is why I didn't change the text caption. But for now, I think that'll be fine until they can get a chance to look through this and make sure they like everything. Oh, yep, let's get this done too while I'm thinking about it. Background. Okay, I better do that in the back end. Hopefully it didn't screw me up. I've been trying this whole time to not keep both editors open at the same time. I might have finally blew it. Nope, I'm good, okay. That looks nice. That I really don't like though. Yeah, otherwise all this looks really good though. Oh. That's another thing that needs to change. Okay, well let me quick jump in here and go to the menu. I like the way he set up the contact button, so I'm going to keep that. So he just did that and added a class to it. Remove, let's see, remove. Actually, we can pretty much remove all these except for that one. Okay, let's see. About. Oh, I can go slow now. Order. Back. Contact. I think that'll be fine for now. Come on. Come on. There we go. Was there anything else I was going to do? Oh, besides change the text size. That looks a little janky at that size, but hopefully that's just some random size that don't matter. Okay, let's see how it looks with the new menu. Killer. Okay, so last thing. Last thing we gotta do here is fix this font size on mobile. The good thing about this is actually gonna be pretty much optimized for mobile when we're done too, so that's gonna be sweet. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see, title text. Tablet. Nope. Yep. Smartphone. Yeah, that's like perfect. Sweet. And I think we'll hide this on mobile as well. Let's see, visibility, disable on phone. Oh, did we ever add the animation to this? Let's see. Oh yeah, we need a couple animations, don't we? Okay, so animation here. Do a zoom. And then yeah, looks good. And then here, I was also kind of thinking of doing a zoom on this one. Oh no, that looks awful. Just kidding. Okay, so what does it have to do it on these rows? Okay, design. So we'll do a slide down. Actually, that looks pretty good like that. Jeez. Let's do down though. Actually, that looked better the other way. Yeah, that's cool. And then change that to 60%. Nice. And then this one, we'll just do this on the whole row again. Definitely not that. Fold. Yeah, that actually looks nice. Love it. I don't think I put anything on these either, did I? Might as well just do the similar ones here. Let's see, design, animation. We did slide center on that. 1200. Keep these nice and consistent. And here. I'm gonna do the fold again. So we'll do it a different direction so it's a little different. Sweet. Well, I hope they like this. I think it came out pretty nicely. Alright, we're out. So let's just take one more look over it. Okay. Refresh it again. Got the nice intro there. I like that. And these open up as you scroll down. That's all good. That's good. Yeah, perfect. I think we pretty much hit everything. I didn't really add a who we are section because I don't know, it seemed kind of similar to this. I could probably go back and add that later though. I wouldn't be surprised if they come to me with some more content, but overall I think we were actually really able to take what they had and make something pretty nice out of it. So I'm happy with the way it turned out. Hopefully they'll actually give me some more stuff. It would be great to get some testimonials in here and some other stuff, but overall a real nice product. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So this might be one of the faster ones we did. I don't really know, but I think the end result was definitely nice. So anyway, thanks for sticking around and watching.